Hey guys, it's Crazy Airborne. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create a watermark for your YouTube videos in Photoshop CS5. Now, I looked at YouTube and there are a lot of videos out there on this, but a lot of them looked old. I saw 2-3 years old. I didn't really see anything new. So I figured I'll do it in CS5, show you guys how to do it. This is CS5 Extended. Now, I'm not going to go through the actual steps of creating your logo or your watermark. That's something, for another time. You have to spend hours making yourself a logo. I need to make myself a logo. I'm not very artistic. I like the technical aspect of this stuff. But the first step in actually putting your logo into a watermark format is to go to New, and this is where you want to make a project the size of the video resolution that you upload. For me, I upload at 1280 by 720p. For you might upload at full 1080p, so that would be 1920 by 1080. Whatever you upload to, that's what size you want to make your project here. And I like to go with a transparent background, so we will hit OK. This is also another opportunity for you to add a border if you like to add a border to your video. Depending on what kind of video you're making, presentation, etc., you might want a border around it. Sometimes it can look really nice. I'll show you that as well, just because it's really easy to do right here. The first step to make a really easy border is with just using the stroke command. You can't use stroke unless you have something to stroke. That's what she said. Regardless, I am just filling in the spot with a blue paint bucket tool. So now I have a blue square, and now I can actually stroke this square. Edit, stroke. And I want my border to be black, so I'm going to make it black. And I'm going to go with 8 pixels because that looks okay. Location inside. There we go. Now I have a black border. Now what I can do to make it just a border is then use my magic wand tool, click inside the blue, which is going to select all the blue, and then hit delete. So now I have a border. There's the first step completed. The second step is to actually move your logo into the corner or wherever you're going to put this watermark. Now, I don't have a logo, and so I'm just going to create a little make-do watermark. So for me, I'm just going to put my name in the corner. Of course, it needs to be bigger. Crazy Airborne. Alright, there it is. And if you have a logo that you just brought into Photoshop, you can, with the logo layer selected, you can hit Control T, which turns it into a free transform, and it allows you, let's one step back. If you hold Shift and pull in the corners, Shift keeps it in resolution so it doesn't stretch it funny, and keeps the aspect ratio correct, I should say. So now I'm going to make it about that big, and we will apply the transformation, and then I will move it to this corner. Now let's say actually I want my logo to be red, my name, so I'm going to make it red. Red, cool. Black is boring because you can't put a black border around a black text, so I am now going to just mess with some blending options, and this is all just stuff that you're gonna deal with on your own depending on what exactly you're doing. But a drop shadow always looks good. Actually gonna make it just kind of there we go. It's looking pretty good. Right about there. That looks great to me. And I don't think it'll be too obtrusive into your video, but you don't want it to take up a very large space. I'm actually gonna make it, yeah, we'll go with that. So this is basically the completed version of it in Photoshop. Now the next step is to save as a PNG file, because that lets it save the transparency. So PNG, and we'll name this, what is this, watermark example. And I'm saving it to my desktop. Save. Should pop up and ask me if I want to interlace it. There it is. OK. And now we'll move on to actually using this in Sony Vegas. Alright, so now we have Sony Vegas opened up, and let's say I want to put a watermark and border, since I added a border to mine, which is completely optional, on this unboxing that I did on this really awesome gaming mouse I'm using right now. As you can see, there's no border on it, and I'm going to add my watermark and border. So the first thing I do is right click on over here and click Insert Video Track. So now I have an extra track up top, and that's where I'm going to put my watermark. So now let's import the media, go to my desktop, import the example PNG, and there it is. So I can now pull it down, and look at that, it automatically put it in the corner, and it looks great. And I like to do this. Another way you could do it is if you didn't want to, all you really have to do is pull it into Vegas and pan crop it down to the corner, and you can make it a little bit transparent if you want, and you could just put it wherever you want on the screen. But doing it this way, I never have to worry about placing it anywhere. It's just right in the corner, right where I want it, and it makes all my videos uniform. And that's basically it. You now would render it, and you would have your border and your watermark. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped you. It's a really simple way to do it. It's not a very difficult task. Check out my channel for other tutorials. Thanks for watching.